My name is Raven, and I'm an alcoholic and a drug addict. You know, years ago, y'all wouldn't want me around y'all. You know, I would have tried to steal from you, lied to you about the most obscene things. I grew up in a dysfunctional family, and I grew up very confused. I didn't know what a real family was supposed to be like. I grew up watching her drink, and I knew that she always acted different when she drank. She was always happier. There was just a lot of emotional abuse. I can remember the first time I took a drink of alcohol, and I was 9 years old. And I took that drink with my mom because in my mind, that's how I was going to get her to love me. You know, when you're a little girl and you have this image of a family, that's what you expect it to stay. And whenever it gets shattered, everything else gets shattered with it. So that means my dreams, my goals, everything was just diminished. I did a lot of running around here in Jackson, these hotels that y'all drive by. Like, I used to live out of those hotels. I lived on the street. I chose that over everything. I was not living whatsoever. I was just existing in a shell of someone that didn't believe in anything. For a long time, I wanted to die. I really did. I've tried to commit suicide, ended up in ICU here in Jackson at the Pathways for about 3 days with a metal tube stuck down my throat. I've tried to overdose, but God wouldn't let me. I knew that if I had violated probation, I was going to go to prison. That still didn't matter to me. I relapsed, and in the midst of that, I found out that I'm pregnant. There's no other greater guilt and shame that a mother can feel than to have a child or be pregnant with a child, I believe, and still use. The night that is my sobriety date, it is January 27th of 2018. I leaned on God, and I didn't know whether he heard me or anything. All I know is I just literally screamed out to him because I had nowhere else to turn. Everything else I was doing was not working. And so I asked him, please help me. And 3 days later, he put me in jail. I know it was him. If I wasn't put in jail, I was not going to quit using. I go to a treatment facility, and I'm telling you, it changed my life. Just the love that I felt right when I walked through the doors was like no other. And I was actually able to see it. You know, I've been to several treatment facilities in the past, and I just wasn't hearing what they were telling me because I guess I wasn't able to. I wasn't ready to see it. And then not only is it not just me, it's affecting, like I have a baby that is depending on his mom to get sober. And that was really the game changer for me. He doesn't know the mom that was robbing everybody and sleeping on the streets of Jackson. Like, he doesn't see that. All he sees is his mommy. And because of treatment, because of United Way, I was able to give that opportunity to him, and that opportunity was given to me. I knew that I was getting to go to treatment, but I didn't know how it was being paid for. So to find out that there were specific individuals that just donated money to United Way, companies that donated money to United Way, like that's where lives are being saved. And it starts from one person. I have been given a new life, and it's unimaginable. Still today, I'll walk in my apartment, which I pay bills on, keep the utilities on. There's food in the refrigerator. My son has diapers and clothes, and I'm able to wear, you know, look presentable. Thank God that I didn't get what I really deserved. Thank God that I have a daily reprieve. Thank God that there's prayer, and thank God that God is actually here and I can feel him. January 2020, I was still trying to figure out who I was. I only had a few years of sobriety, and I don't know, I definitely sold myself short. I'm still attending Jackson State Community College to be a social worker, and honestly, I didn't even think I was going to start school in the first place because I had a lot of doubt in myself. But I've been doing that, and I've got a 3.5 GPA, and so I've been like rocking it. I bought a house in 2020, and I got married at the end of 2020 to an amazing man. About a month after we got married, I found out I was pregnant, and we were planning on it, I just didn't think it was gonna happen so fast. Avery is her name, and she was born on September 16th of 2021, and she has been like the perfect baby. And I remember thinking back to whenever I was pregnant with my little boy and just wondering like how I was supposed to keep a tiny human being alive. And now I've inherited an 11-year-old stepdaughter. We've got a 3.5-year-old son and a 6-month-old baby girl. And so I've been rocking at momming, and I have no complaints. Everything that happened to me whenever I was growing up, or anything that I went through an active addiction, like I've been able to turn that around and do the complete opposite. So wherever I lied, I'm honest even when I don't want to be, and I practice integrity, and I'm a good mom, and I'm a good friend today, and a good wife, and a good employee, and it's just because I practice those principles like through everyday life. It's been beautiful. Everything has just been beautiful.